Hello everyone, thank you for joining in today. We'll be starting in 5 minutes. We're just waiting for a few more people to come in, and I hope you all enjoy today's event.
equal to
Good
3 में
evening,
L की
everyone.
वैल्यू आपकी हो जाएगी
We welcome you
2
Guys, let's all have our mics off.
organized by the Covihelp Fundraiser MUN.
Oh, we're off to a rocky start, aren't we now? Never mind, we'll start again. I just wanted to tell you, and please keep your mics off, and we'd appreciate it if you could use the chat to interact with us. That would be great. Now I think we can start now.
Good evening, everyone. We welcome you to the socials event organized by the Covihelp Fundraiser MUN for an evening filled with your entertainment. Thank you for spending this lovely evening with us.
Before proceeding, we thought you would want to know who we are and why we've organized this event for you all today.
I'm sure if we asked everyone here to think of one word that is on top of their minds, many would say COVID-19.
Rashi, that's technically not a word, it's a word and a number.
Yes, Anushka. Thank you for that insightful input. But I'm with this, right? All of us have experienced something that most people throughout history have had the fortune of not witnessing.
You're right. These past 2 years have been extremely hard on everyone around us, and all these tough circumstances have led some of us to take necessary steps to help others.
And that's what brings us to who we are today. We are Volunteers.Covihelp, a youth organization who were running a 24/7 COVID helpline to assist those who are stuck in strenuous situations resources for their loved ones. We have acted as a bridge between the patients and the helpers and have solved over 1,700 plus cases till date.
Now, I'd just like to thank you all for being here today. Without you, this event wouldn't have been possible. And now that you all know who we are, let's meet our first and our most important performer of the evening. लगाया दिल बहुत पर दिल लगाने लगाया दिल बहुत पर दिल लगाने तेरे जैसा तेरे जैसा तेरे जैसा कोई हमको मिला नहीं लगाया दिल बहुत पर दिल लगा नहीं जमाने भर की बातें उनसे कह दी जमाने भर की बातें उनसे कह दी जो कहना चाहिए था वो कहा नहीं जो कहना चाहिए था वो कहा नहीं लगाया दिल बहुत पर दिल लगा नहीं Everyone, we want you to meet Sana. As you might know, this MUN is dedicated to helping Sana Khan. She is a 12-year-old girl from Delhi. A few months ago, doctors at Math Saket and AIMS Delhi identified her as a case of leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. Her father is a daily wager, and the cost for everything including genome test biopsies, multiple chemotherapy sessions, regular blood and platelet transfusions, and bone marrow transplant came as an unimaginable blow. The cost estimate for all of her treatments was around 20 lakhs.
Due to the pandemic, there were no earnings in the family as her father was unemployed when the pandemic hit. The family was and is still unable to manage even 5% of the amount as most of their savings surgery and asthma treatment.
We helped them get a start with a fundraiser on Keto so that crowdfunding could help to offset most of the cost of the treatment. Many of us have been involved from this case from the start, and so many of us are personally attached. As you all just saw, Sana is a great singer and also a very professional dancer who has posted many of her YouTube videos on YouTube, and you can check them out. Go ahead and cheer her up.
Sana is currently undergoing her treatment at Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Institute and Research Center, Rohini. As of now, less than 2 days are left until her fundraiser shuts down.
Through your help, we organized this MUN and we have raised over 75,000 rupees to help Sana. But we still need to raise over 2 lakhs in the next few hours to help her complete the needed goal.
Her smiles make us feel relieved, and we become restless as well. We need your help to make her smile. Through your help, we have been able to make this event possible and help Sana. Now that we all are aware of the cause of the motivation behind this event, let's start with the performances for today.
Well, to set the mood, let's welcome our first musician for today, who is Sriram Srikant. Sriram is only 16 years old and is currently studying in Amber International School, Mumbai.
He has been learning Carnatic music since he was a child. He dedicates his heart and soul to the classics from late 70s to different compositions by the legendary A.R. Rahman. He is also an ardent lover of songs by Geeta Dutt. Although he is young, he is an exceptionally talented singer.
After listening to that, I think I'm a little interested, man. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good A.R. Rahman song? Like, dude, he's got such great music taste. My expectations are set high. I'm sure he'll exceed them. So, let's see, let's start with the performance.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sriram Shrikant, and today I'm going to be singing two A.R. Rahman songs. The first is Kadal Rojave or Raniman in Hindi. All right, okay. छू के उछली हवा जैसे छू गए हो तुम फूल जो खिले थे वो फूल बन गए हैं क्यों जी रहा हूँ इसलिए दिल में प्यार है तेरा जुल्म सह रहा हूँ क्यों इंतजार है तेरा तुमसे मिले बिना जान भी न जाएगी कयामत से पहले सामने तुम आएगी कहाँ है तू कैसी है तू रोजा आ, आ, तू ही मेरा अंतर से नैना आँखों में तू है आंसू में तू है आँख बंद कर लो तो मन में भी तू है ख्वाबों में तू सांसों में तू रोशा Yeah, so that was my first song. I'll end my set with Tu Hi Re from the film Bombay. Um, so,
Sriram, could you just wait a minute? I'd like to see. There's a technical issue we are fixing.
okay, okay.
Wow, some of you must have experienced a glitch, huh? That's quite sad. It was a good song. I really enjoyed it. Luckily for me, there weren't any glitches, but I'm sure our team is working on them and they'll be resolved soon.
Great performance, Sriram.
It really was. I mean, I came in expecting so much, and all of the expectations were fulfilled.
Thank you. That really means a lot. Yeah. 1 second.
Okay, just out of curiosity, how many of you actually know the song's name that Shrikant sang or remembered it? Ooh, I don't see a lot of hands.
I've heard the song before, but I don't quite recall the name.
Prakhar, now that you're so sure you know what song it is, can you name it?
Well, I don't know the name, but
We'll need everyone to be muted for the performance now.
Yeah. Should I start the set again or should I go ahead with Uire? Okay, so I'll just start. I'll just start with Uire. Give me a minute.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of you must have used Teams with your school or your offices and events. So everyone has that option hand raise wala और heart वाला. Please थोड़ा प्यार दिखाइए और अपने hearts दिखाइए. मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. We want them for the performers.
इन सांसों का देखो तुम पागलपन के आए नहीं इन्हें चैन मुझसे ये बोली मैं राहों में तेरी अपने बिछा दूँ इन्हें इन ऊंचे पहाड़ों से चांदे दूंगा मैं अगर तुम न आए कहीं तुम उधर जानो उम्मीद मेरी जो तोड़ो इधर ये जहाँ छोड़ो मैं मौत और जिंदगी तेरे हाथों में दे दिया रे, तू ही रे, तू ही रे, तेरे बिना मैं कैसे जीऊं, आजा रे, आजा रे, यूं ही तड़पाना तू मुझको, जान रे, जान रे, इन सांसों में बस जा तू, चांद रे, चांद रे, आजा दिल की जमीन पे तू, चाहत है अगर आखिर मुझसे मिल जा तू, या फिर ऐसा कर धरती से यादें मुझको, तू ही रे, तू ही रे, तेरे बिना मैं कैसे जीऊं, आशा रे, आशा रे, यूं ही तड़पाना तू मुझको, जान रे, जान रे, इन सांसों में बस जा तू.
Um, that was great, dude. I mean, when you were singing, you just took us to a whole new world. And I'm not saying this out of the script, genuinely dil se aa raha hai. And I think everyone was completely enthralled by it. You have such a melodious voice. Dictionary wale words are please, but that's the only things I know how to say. Great performance.
Amazing performance, Shriram. Now, without further delay, let's start with the second performance of the day.
Ooh, Rashi. And who is this second talented artist that we have today?
Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. We present before you our next musician for today, V. Sai Prasanna. He is from India's capital city, Delhi. Sai is an extremely skillful violinist and an amazing music producer. Please give him a warm welcome.
I think Sai has some. He's just take a little bit of time to join. Till then, I'm reading quite a lot of interesting things in the chat. Someone said I blink too much. I try not to blink a lot. uh, and I didn't see a lot of hearts. Made me feel very sad, even though they weren't for me. Sudeepto, do we have Sai here? Okay, I think we can wait a little bit. But Sriram did really well. That was great. See, now this is for the person who said I blink too much. I am self conscious every time I blink. uh, can I have some jokes in the chat? No, we can't. I don't think
No,
so.
we can't hear him.
then can we guess what the quiz is about? Any guesses?
No.
No guesses, I'm assuming. Very, very interesting.
Okay.
Tough crowd, man.
So
uh,
do you want me to join in Teams right now?
Sai,
Yeah,
we can
coming.
hear you now. No problem. Everyone has technical issues. And even though we say we have technical issues, class में everyone knows कि वाईफाई बंद करके जो हम leave करते हैं to tell ma'am that oh our Wi-Fi disconnected. And I think I'm going off topic and we should wait for Sai a little bit. Someone said the quiz is about history. When did you get the inside information from? Please let us know, friend. So out of so many people, only one. Okay, great. Then we can start with Sai.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Sai Prasanna, and I'm a violinist, and I'll be dedicating 3 songs to Sanna right now. Hope you will enjoy it.
Sai, sorry to disrupt you, but we can't really hear what's going on.
Oh man. Wait a I'm trying my best. Wait a sec.
Okay, no problem. We can wait.
Yeah. Am I audible now? I can't turn it on right now, so because I am connected to my interface, that's why. Let Let me check once again. Now is it audible? Right. Okay. I'll start once again. It's totally fine. It's totally fine, man. I understand.
Sai, we still cannot hear you. Is it okay if you have a pre-recorded video or something that you have, and we can
No,
just.
nothing right now. I'll have to record it. I'm really sorry.
Okay. No, no problem at all. Everyone has technical issues. I guess we can come back to you. We can have another performance before you, if that's
Sure,
okay.
sure. Yeah, yeah, cool, cool. I'll mute myself right now. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll be waiting. So, guys, clearly that day that went a little problematic. No problem. It's really not anyone's fault. So right now we have Garima with us. She's gonna tell you about something very interesting, and I don't think we've announced this before in public.
So,
Garima, you can go ahead.
so sorry to interrupt, and I would like to say the performances were amazing, but I'd like to tell you guys about the two giveaways that we have. One is a meme making competition where you can make memes about online school, politics, and your favorite sitcom. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Three participants will be awarded with an ebook, and your work will be judged of the quality of your meme. And the next one is an activity, and it's for our brave warrior Sana. You guys will have to make Instagram stories where you show your love and affection for Sana. Here, three participants will be chosen and gifted an ebook, and they'll be chosen at random. So, yeah. Your entries have to be posted on your Instagram story by 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. Be sure to tag our Instagram account, which is @covihelp.mun, and add the hashtag helpsana when you post the story. And you can check our Insta out for the same details. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Garima. At least now I know what to do with my useless meme addiction, and I can use that to win a contest at least.
Also, I need to add, I love the comparing here.
I think that's a judgmental opinion, friend.
Thank you.
Okay,
Well, Anushka, I'm sure you'll win the last place.
that's rude. Well, I guess I need some music, as cheesy as that is, to fill the wound that you've created for me. So I think we can introduce the next performer now.
Now we present before you our second musician for the day, Sagnik Roy. He is a 19-year-old aspiring singer currently pursuing BBA from Amity University, Noida. His inspiration is John Mayer, an American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and record producer. Sagnik's favorite quote by John Mayer, to which he lives by, is playing music to me is as close to having superpowers as you can have.
Sagnik, are we ready to perform?
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, you are.
Uh, Hi guys, I'm Sagnik, and I'm gonna start my set with the song "Kiss Me More" by Doja Cat. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, we hug and yes, we make love, and no, it's just kiss goodbye. And we cuddle, sure I do love, but I need your lips on mine. Can you kiss me more? We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to do. Oh, oh, it's just principle. Baby, hold me, cause I like the way you groove. Oh, oh, boy, you like your name, I can do the same. Oh, I love to taste all on my tongue. I want it, boy, you write your name, I can do the same. Oh, I love to taste. Oh, yeah. All on my tongue, I want it. I feel like coughing something, but we could be corny duck. Sugar, I ain't no dummy. I like to say what if, but if we could kiss and just cut the rubbish, then I might be onto something. I ain't giving you one in public, I'm giving you hundreds, fuck it. Something we just gotta get into. Sign first, me the last on the wisdom too. They wishing that cookie was a kissing booth. Taste breakfast, lunch, and gin and juice. That dinner just like dessert too. Now bite their lip, come get me too. One lipstick, lip gloss, hickeys too. Yeah, me, kiss me more. Yeah, you don't be. It's just principle. Baby, hold me, cause I like the way you groove. Oh, oh, boy, you write your name, I can do the same. Oh, I love the taste, la 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 la. All on my tongue, I want it. Boy, you write your name, I can do the same. All on my tongue, I want it. Yeah, thank you. Now the next song in my set is going to be Slow Dancing in a Burning Room by John Mayer. It's one of like the songs which is very near to my heart. So hope you guys like it. It's not a silly little moment. It's not a storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. We bought too many false alarms. We're going down. You can see it too. We're going down. And you know that we're doomed until we're slow dancing in a burning room. I was the only one you dreamed of. You were the one I tried to solve. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you're the only light I ever draw. I'll make the most of all the sadness. Try to hit me as you can. Try to hit me just to hurt me and leave me feeling dirty, cause you can't understand. We're going down. You can see it too. We're going down. And you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. In a burning room. In a burning room. Don't you think I know about now? Don't you think I want to love somehow? Don't you think I want to know about now? Don't you think about to love somehow? Yeah, that was Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Hope you guys like that. Now to end my set, I'm gonna sing Beggin by Main Skin. Hope you guys like that. Put your loving hand out, baby, 'cause I'm begging. begging, begging you. So put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. So put your loving hands out, darling. Riding high, and I was king. I played it hard and I had everything. I walked away, you want me then. Easy coming, easy going, even them. So anytime I need you, let me go. Yeah, anytime I need you, let me know. Anytime I see you, let me know. But I can't see, just let me know. I'm on my knees, but I'm begging, cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah, la ta ta ta. I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hands out, darling. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hands out, baby. I'm begging, begging you. Put your loving hands out, darling. Yeah, thank you. Hope you guys like that. And if you like my stuff, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Yep. Bye.
Hey guys, we'll put out his link, which is Instagram, and you can follow his music page. And yeah, that was a wonderful performance. Moving on.
I think I'm gonna need his playlist and also the tickets to next concert because that was extremely good. He's still very surprised. That was very well played, and the songs were on point. Everyone likes those songs.
That was such an amazing performance, Agnik. Bravo.
Can we get those versions on Spotify so I can listen to them on repeat?
Yes, I agree with Anushka, but maybe without the creepiness in that statement.
Do you want to keep on hurting me today, Rashi? Well, I mean, look at the coincidence we have right now. Arnav's here to hype us all up with an exciting quiz. Arnav, can you go ahead with the quiz?
Yeah, guys, we have a quiz for you all. So yeah, I'll just start the sharing now. Assisting me with on the quiz will be Devotwani Mishra here, and so let's start with the quiz. The quiz. Yeah, so we'll just get started with that. The quiz is based on general Indian contemporary history, contemporary pop culture. Basically, that's a bunch of movies and all too included. So yeah, so how do we? Basically, how we'll have you participate is that each question is open to all, and you guys can answer after unmuting. First, I'd prefer that you raise your hand, and we'll have you guys unmute and answer the question. I'll just stream the rule slide in a second. Google mat karna, please, guys. That would not be a nice thing. Please, mat Google karna. Yeah, hang on. Is my screen visible? Okay, is it visible now? Okay, perfect. Hello guys, welcome to the quiz. And
Just a second. I think attendees के mic disabled है.
okay, yeah. So again, okay, yeah, guys, keep yourself muted until you have to answer question. So ignore the team part of the rules. Let's get started. Correct answers get plus 20. Incorrect answers get negative 10. Your scorekeeper is Devadvani. He will be keeping the scores according to the name that you have set on Teams. So make sure that you are using a proper name that we can, announce out loud. No negative score for passing question. I mean, if you don't answer, there's obviously no negative score. And if you want to pounce on a question, pounce is before the time ends. If you are 100% sure in the answer, you can write pounce in the chat window and you'll be considered first. For pounce, you get 40 marks, but you also carries a penalty of -30. That is something you have to note. For pounds, you get -30 if you answer incorrectly, but you get 40 points if you answer correctly before others. Past answers are irrelevant for us, and so yeah, let's get started. You guys can turn on your cameras if you want to. The quiz would be fine that way. And yeah, so let's start with the first question. X was the only Indian Prime Minister who never faced Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha during his tenure as the Prime Minister of India. Saying guys, the only Indian Prime Minister who has not faced a single session of the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha during his entire tenure of the Prime Minister, which is a very short tenure as Prime Minister of India. Okay, we see Diksha Malhotra and Adishesh. So, Sahaj. Okay, Diksha first, followed by Sahaj. Diksha, you can unmute your answer.
Nirsimha Rao?
No, that is the wrong answer. -10 to Diksha. Sahaj?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Charan Singh.
That is the correct answer. The answer is Prime Minister of India, Chaudhry Charan Singh, who was elected for a very short tenure during a period in between when the coalition governments were collapsing. Hence, he never actually faced the Lok Sabha during his tenure as Prime Minister of India. So +20 to Sahaj. And Adishesh couldn't answer. Okay, that is fine. Debudhani, can you mark her?
Done.
Okay. Next question. Which iconic brand of alcohol would you associate Badruddin Jamaluddin Qazi with? This is a fun question. Badruddin Jamaluddin Qazi, a brand of alcohol. It's something that unlikely that anyone of you would expect this. Okay, Arindam. Go ahead.
Johnny Walker.
That is the correct answer. Interesting fact is Johnny Walker was made by Badruddin Jamaluddin Qazi, who never actually touched alcohol in his life. So yeah, that's something interesting. Next question. Which iconic Indian sports icon played a role in James Bond's Octopussy and Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home?
मतलब इतनी fun event के बाद we're just having a pop quiz at school, huh, Arnav?
Yeah, that is unfortunate. You guys shouldn't have hired me. Nobody knows the answer to this, it seems.
My hand.
Sophia, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. So may I answer?
Yeah.
May I answer?
Sophia, you can answer.
I said Khali. Am I audible?
No, that is the wrong answer. Sahaj, go ahead. Sahaj? Are you able to hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Vijay Amrit, something. Vijay Amrit.
I think you're close, so let's come to the answer.
Vijay Amrit Raj.
Yeah. Vijay Amrit Raj, tennis player as well as side actor in a bunch of films. So yeah, 20 marks.
Okay.
He played the bad guy in James Bond's Octopussy. I don't know what he was in Star Trek for The Voyage Home. And next question. This is for the cricket people out here. Over the course of his debut series against the West Indies, X scored record sense and 4 runs. He became such a sensation in the country that even made a calypso song about him. Which legendary Indian cricketer scored 774 runs in the West Indies in his debut series? Anyone? Sahaj has the answer
Yeah.
again. Go ahead.
Sunil Gavaskar.
Yeah, that is the right answer. Plus 20 to Sahaj again. No other answers, it seems.
I have a question.
Yeah.
They're doing really well. If it's okay with them, can they turn on their camera?
I'm on a phone currently, so I don't think that would.
No problem. Good for you. Well done.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. In 1974, India entered the final of the Davis Cup event, but conceded the trophy to the other team without competing in the finals at all. Which team, and why did India not participate in the match? Davis Cup is the tennis cup held annually. India reached the finals and still conceded the game. Why? And to whom? Does India have the answer to that? It's a social issue, and yeah, it's a very deep social issue. Everybody here undoubtedly knows about it. They just cannot link it directly, I guess. The country is located in Africa. Where, Navneet?
Yeah. So basically, this was around the apartheid struggle, and the country was South Africa. And due to the opposition to apartheid, India conceded, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, yeah, that is the correct answer. India conceded the finals of the Davis Cup to South Africa because the government of India noted that they would not support apartheid government by treating them as fair players, as they do not follow the spirit of sportsmanship. Let's come to the next question, which is the first Bollywood movie to hit the 100 crore mark in domestic inflation. The first one. This is a film by a very popular actor who is still not married, if I am correct. Anyone?
ये तो मेरे को भी पता है, and I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I mean this one's obvious.
Come again?
I think I'm fairly certain I know this one.
Go ahead.
Shall I speak? Or
Yeah.
Disco Dancer?
No, that is the wrong answer. We had Gauri Negi. Go ahead.
Gajini?
No, that is the wrong answer. It was before that, I think. Diksha Malhotra.
हम आपके हैं कौन?
हम आपके हैं कौन? Yeah, that is the correct answer, I think. Yeah. हम आपके हैं कौन by starring Salman Khan. And okay, this is an interesting question. Which prominent Indian political family has a species of crab named after them? Before you guys answer, it is not the Gandhi family. Think other Indian political families, prominent ones. They are still related to the right-wing movement in a sense, but they are not the Gandhis. Anyone? Interesting fact, the person who discovered the crab is from the same family. That is why it's named after them. After the family's very popular name. The family is still involved in a lot of the country's affairs. Shrikant, go ahead.
Is it the Yadav family?
No, it is not the Yadav family. This family is far more eclipsing in the Indian political landscape than the Yadav family. Yadav family is nice, but it's not this legendary, I guess. That was the answer. Navneet, go ahead.
This is just a guess. Is it the Thackeray family?
Yes, it is the Thackeray family from Bal Thackeray, and The crab was discovered by Uddhav Thackeray,
Right.
the current CM of Maharashtra's son, Tejas. Hence the Gubernatorinia Thackeray crab. Okay. Next question. Which iconic historic event took place many years around this time of the year would you associate this Sanskrit lines with? Kalo asmi lokashya krit pavido. It is related to one of the most important moments in human science endeavors. It resulted in a lot of destruction, and it happened near the end of World War II. I think that is enough hint for anyone to guess the answer. Sanskrit was involved. Think, guys, which American scientist? Okay, Ipsita Chaudhary, go ahead.
Yeah, Hiroshima.
Yeah, sort of correct. Yeah. So Robert Oppenheimer, the chairman of the Manhattan Project, quoted, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of the worlds," following the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the atomic bomb developed by him. The Indian government has identified a set of 9 artists as the Navratnas of Indian art, and their original artwork is prohibited to be sold outside the country. Identify the 3 missing members from this list. Raja Ravi Verma, Amrita Shergill, Nandalal Bose, Jamini Roy, Nicholas Roerich, Zalos Mukherjee, X, Y, and Z. Identify X, Y, and Z. Fun fact, all 3 of them have the same surname. Anyone? If you can identify even 1 or 2, that would be fine. Nobody can guess. Think one of the most legendary writers. One of them is one of the most legendary writers to ever grace India. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature. He also won a knighthood, which he returned. Raghavi Bhandari, go ahead.
Rabindranath Tagore.
One of them. Can you name the other ones? Okay. Same surname, guys. Rabindranath. We got Rabindranath Tagore. Does anybody have an answer for the other ones? Chetan Verma. Go ahead. Okay, Nishtha Kaushik, go ahead.
Rabindranath Tagore?
One of them again. Last guy left. One more Tagore left. Anyone? Shrikant Venugopalan.
It's Gaganendranath.
Yep. So 3 Tagores form out of the 9 Navratnas of India. Rabindranath Tagore, Gaganendranath Tagore, and Rabindranath Tagore. Go ahead, Debaduni.
Who gets the point for this?
I think this will have to be split between Shrikant and the others. 10-10 each. Okay, yeah, we'll tally the recording, I guess. Moving on to the next question. Shefali Chaudhary and Afshan Assad are not real-life sisters, but they played the role of 2 memorable characters on an extremely popular movie franchise. Very popular movie franchise. It's from the United. It was made in the United Kingdom, produced by a British firm. It's based on a book written by a British author. One of the most popular books ever, by the way. One of the most popular book series ever. 2 sisters, Shefali Chaudhary, Afshan Ahmad. Anyone? Think magic. Now think sisters. Okay, Apurba Sen, go ahead.
The Bronte sisters?
No, that is the wrong answer. Pratibha Gautam?
The Padma and Parvati in Harry Potter.
That is the correct answer. Padma and Parvati Patil in the Harry Potter film series were played by these 2 actresses. So yeah, British author, J.K. Rowling, British book, Harry Potter series. What connects these 4 actors? As you can see, there's Shah Rukh Khan, there's Deol. What is the one connection between all of them? I'll give you a hint. All of them have played the same character. No, it's not they are actors. That is not the answer. That is an implication. They have played the role of a same character, all 4 of them. Bollywood is a corrupt industry. Again, indisputable fact, nothing new. That is not the answer. Pratibha Gautam again.
Devdas?
Yep, that is the correct answer. All of them have played the role of Devdas in various films in various times in Bollywood. Featuring smashing action, seductive women, and an opium empire at stake, The Evil Within was all set to be X's Hollywood debut. X, by that point in time, was already a legend in Bollywood, but this movie never really made it big and was not even released in India at all. Legendary director, legendary person from Bollywood. Dibojani, you can give a hint for this, I guess. This is complex, even I don't know this one. Okay, seeing no hint. Does anyone have an idea? Okay. Very legendary actor, though, guys. As well as the director. Hint, he died in the United Kingdom, not in India. Okay, Nishtha Kaushik, go ahead.
Sure, but maybe Devanand.
Yep, that is the correct answer. Devanand's magnum, what is supposed to be one of his magnum opuses, was released in Hollywood, but never actually was released in India at all. So yeah, there's that. This newspaper's headlines have been in the news recently. Which prominent Indian's death would you connect this with? Now, the newspaper, you can see it's a copy of the Hindu. The headline is Indira Gandhi to be Prime Minister, which means it's of the 1970s to 80s era. 186 vote majority after the Desai government. So which prominent Indian scientist, he has a nuclear research laboratory named after him. And yeah, so he died in Switzerland in a crash of Air India flight 127. Nishtha Kaushik, go ahead. Nishtha Kaushik.
No, I don't know this one actually. I forgot to lower my hand from the
That's fine. Okay. The photo, the newspaper was actually recovered from the wreckage of the Air India crash. That is why it's such a good quality. Aditya, go ahead.
I don't know, but I think I know the organization. It's a BARC, the organization. Like which it was nuclear act. The BARC.
Yeah, okay. But the question is for the person. If you know BARC, you must know the person as well.
I'm just collecting some initials.
The headline is Indira Gandhi to be Prime Minister, which suggests 1970s to 80s era. This is after the Morarji Desai government lost the leadership vote. This newspaper was found on the Air India crash in the Alps in Switzerland, where the plane had crashed carrying the prominent Indian scientist.
Can you give an approximate time for when this happened?
This should be the 1970s or the 80s. Okay, so let's come to the answer. That is, does any have the answer? No. Raghavi. Go ahead. No, it's not. Lal Bahadur Shastri was not a nuclear scientist. This was a nuclear scientist. Sriram, go ahead.
Homi J. Baba.
Yep, Homi Baba. Bharat Ratna Homi Baba was on his way to Geneva for the International Atomic Energy Conference, where his Air India plane went down. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about this, that the Central Intelligence Agency of the United States actually had him killed so that they couldn't, so that he couldn't help India develop the atomic bomb at the time. Hence, and that this newspaper was recovered from the wreckage when the glacier melted, when the mountain ice melted and the wreckage came down. Also recovered from the plane was over $45 million in jewelry, which was owned by the Birlas. Indian origin artist and sculptor owns the exclusive rights to Vanta Black's black pigment, which is the blackest black paint ever made. It absorbs 99.96% of the light that falls on it. And it led to a controversy in the art world. And the person who created the pinkest pink color prohibited X, the artist who created Fanta Black, from using the pink. He allowed everybody else to use it, but he did not allow this specific person to use it out of fury at him patenting Vanta Black. This is a very popular fun fact. The artist is actually Indian in origin. Yeah. Sahaj, go ahead.
Can I? Yeah. Anish Kapoor. Anish,
yep.
I don't know. Yeah.
Anish Kapoor was the inventor of Vanta Black, and she is also not allowed to use the pinkest pink for, patenting Vanta Black. Okay, on various occasions, Rohan Bopanna and SM ul Haq Qureshi have been friends as well as foes on the tennis court. When they two play as a team, they have a special name associated to them. Bopanna is from India and Qureshi is from Pakistan. What is the name of their tennis duo? Rohan Bopanna and SM ul Haq Qureshi. Okay. Shrikant, go ahead.
It's the Indo-Pak Express.
Yep. When they play together, they are called the Indo-Pak Express in tennis duos. And yeah. Who made these cartoons? The first one, all of them are based on of Indira Gandhi. The first one is ridiculing her slogan of Garibi Hatao. The second one is joke on her nose and her cronies. And third one is about the presidential the overreach of the prime minister on the presidential powers of India. Arindam Nath, go ahead. This is a very unexpected answer. No, it's actually not a known cartoonist. He's at least the person is not known for being a cartoonist. Also, they have come up in this quiz before already. Navneet, go ahead.
I think the other person already said R.K. Lakshman, I guess, hai na?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not.
No, so I don't know the answer then.
Okay, it's not an institutional cartoons guy. It's a politician. They have already come up in the quiz before now. Pratibha Gautam, go ahead.
Bal Thackeray?
Yep, Bal Thackeray, who not many know, was also an ardent cartoonist. Drew these cartoons to criticize Indira Gandhi's rule. These were made for the Hindu newspaper. Okay, this is something relevant, sort of. Identify the person. I remember the protagonist of this comic. They're very important to India as a whole right now.
Arnav.
Chacha Chaudhary.
No. They hold a very important office. It's like.
Arnav, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's Bal Narendra.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you giving away the
Bal
answer?
Narendra, childhood stories from our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Damodar Das Modi. And it has ridiculous stories like him wrestling crocodiles to go to school, which our grandparents tell us. The first time it happened in India was between 26 October 1962 to 10 January 1968. The second instance was between 3rd December 1971 to 21st March 1972. And the third one is the one everybody knows about, the most unpopular one. What am I talking about here? It's a political event. It's hugely unpopular. And the person who did this was just involved in the second last question. The third one is the unpopular one. Okay. Yeah, Sriram.
Is it a war?
Not exactly. It is one of these. The first one is based on a war, but it's not a war.
Is it a state of emergency?
Yep, it is the state of emergency. The first one was declared in the aftermath of the Sino-Indian War. Yeah, I saw that. The answer was Sahaj. And the third one was the mostly anti-democratic one that was declared by Indira Gandhi's government to hold on to power.
Wait, did I get that?
Yep, you got that correct. The emergency. They arrested a lot of popular BJP leaders at the time. Even our prime minister was in jail during this time. When Shakuntala Devi, the prominent Indian mathematician, decided to compete elections in 1980, she chose to do so from Medak in Andhra Pradesh. However, the choice of seat couldn't have been worse for her, as she ended up with just a little of 6,500 votes, because another very, very prominent lady stood up against her. Who was that winner of that election? Okay, somebody pounced. I don't think we'll entertain pounces, essay, but you can just raise your hand. Sriram, go ahead.
Oh, Indira Gandhi.
Yep, the Iron Lady of India stood up against Shakuntala Devi, and as you know, she might be one of the most popular prime ministers ever in all of the world, despite her emergency and all that stuff. She still remains extremely popular in India. You can see icons from both ends of the political spectrum still admiring her. So yeah, Shakuntala Devi didn't really stand a chance against the Iron Lady of India. Fun fact, Indira Gandhi was in the same college as the Iron Lady of the United Kingdom, Margaret Thatcher, in Oxford University. X was given the name Ramchandra at birth. His family believed that there was a curse where all the male children in the family would die, as 3 of his elder male siblings had died. Hence, he was raised with women's clothes and a pursed nose, which gave him the name by which the world knows him today as. His name is based on a ring through his nose, and he hugely influenced independent India. And he was executed. He spent most of his life in independent India in prison. Sriram, go ahead.
Nathuram Godse.
Yes, it's Nathuram Godse, the killer of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. Okay, this is a movie question. What is the place that is blacked out? This is just south of Dhanbad. Hugely popular, critically acclaimed movie in India. Devathuni, you could give a hint for this if you have anything else.
This movie was shown in the director's fortnight in Cannes Film Festival. Should I give another hint?
Can I guess, please?
Go ahead.
Gangs of Wasseypur.
Yep, it's Gang of Wasseypur, one of which is considered one of the best movies to come out of India in recent years. And yeah, Wasseypur is located south of Dhanbad, 200 kilometers south of Dhanbad in Jharkhand. Okay, we are nearing the end of the quiz at 25 questions. This is one of the rare double image ashtrays designed by X for Air India. X is a very, very, very famous artist and a sculptor. I'm probably sure that everybody knows his name. It's designed so that it looks like a swan while the shadow of the swan looks like an elephant. It's a very interesting effect, visual effect. Sahaj, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Can you give a hint? No.
It is the hint is that he's a very famous artist. One of the big.
This artist is related to surrealism, the art movement. He also made a film called An Andalusian Dog.
Arnav?
Yeah.
It's Salvador.
Yeah, I am.
It's
Yep,
Salvador Dali.
it's Salvador Dali. And yeah, this was commissioned by Air India for a cost of I think $7 million rupees at that time. Alam Ara was India's first talkie film. The lead actor in Alam Ara, Master Vithal, was already under contract with Sharada Studios on another movie. When he was sued for his breach of contract, since actors aren't allowed to work on movies like this, at least then weren't allowed to work on movies simultaneously, which especially with those that may compete. Who did Master Vithal choose to defend him in the court of law? Household name, very important political figure, as well as a very important lawyer. But he was not the Nehrus, not Motilal Nehru, not Jawaharlal Nehru. Better stood in the court of law. Navneet Kaur, go ahead.
Is it Muhammad Ali Jinnah?
Yep, it is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder and father of Pakistan, and the man responsible for the creation of Bangladesh and both Pakistan. He was a practicing lawyer at the time of this film, hence he was hired to represent Master Vithal, and he lost the case, by the way. Originally collected from the Lameta formation of Dongargon Hill of Maharashtra, the Isisaurus is a sauropoda dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. It was a herbivore. Where does it get its name from? Isisaurus. It is based on an institute in India. It's the best mathematical institute in India. Navneet Kaur, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, Sahaj, you may go ahead.
Indian Statistical Institute.
Yep, it is the Indian Statistical Institute, the institute responsible for the national survey and sampling organization as well. Interesting fact about this institute is that 85% of everybody involved in this institute is getting or has a PhD already. Okay, this is the final question of the quiz. There are 12 members which are nominated by the President of India for the Parliament of India, having special knowledge or practical experience in literature, science, art, and social service. There is one parliamentary process that they are not allowed to do, but other members are allowed to do. What is it? What is the one process that they're not allowed to participate in at all? Sriram, go ahead.
They are not allowed to vote in the parliament.
Exactly. These people, since they are not, the logic behind this is that they are not actually elected representatives of the people of India. So they don't have right to influence the decisions taken for the people of India. Hence, since they're nominated by the president, they're not entitled to vote in the election of the president of India in the Parliament of India. So with that, we come to the end of the quiz. Thank you everyone for attending. I know I'm a bad quiz master, and we'll contact you for the awards. We have your names and yeah, we'll reach out to you for the awards. Thank you everyone. I'm pretty sure Sahaj might be the winner. And surprise question is who are you all going to donate to right now, since all of you are here? This entire event was in benefit of the fundraiser for Sana Khan, the 12-year-old girl fighting cancer. And we'd appreciate as much donations. I would also appreciate that you send the link to your social contacts as much as possible. And yeah.
Well, thank you for that, Arnav. As Arnav just reminded you all after a very fun session of quiz, the amount that we require is huge and we're not able to afford it ourselves. We urge all of you to kindly please step forward and help us out more than you already have. Please take it as a personal case. We would really appreciate it you do. And help Sana during this time of need. Each and every contribution is very important. We have been able to collect 17 lakh rupees as we started with the session. And this has been only with the help of 1,000 plus generous donors. We still need money.
The treatment costs over 20 lakh rupees and the remaining amount of it as soon as possible to complete the treatment. There are only a few days left in our keto fundraiser before it shuts down. We will forever be grateful for your help and wishes. Please help a 12-year-old girl walk and run freely like she used to. Again, thanks Arna for that extremely exciting quiz. This was fun, wasn't it?
I think we have mixed opinions about that. Yes, but I guess I really appreciated everyone of you coming here and spending time with us. Thank you for joining. Please remember to donate and don't forget to participate in our social media competition. Thank you guys. Good evening. Bye bye.